How's it going, everyone? A lot of people are looking to invest their money into something. Is Nike the company to invest in? It was at $98 and we're at $72. Is this something you guys want to invest in? And I'm going to show you guys the chart, what it looks like. And I'm not surprised. Every time we see a big drop, there's a couple things that can happen, and it's just very risky if you buy the first candle here. A lot of the times, what you have, if it's well below the ATR4, you get a dead cat bounce. And that's really all you get, and you can make a little money, but it's really not that much, like 2%, and then it goes headed down. And it does that so many times, and you see it all the time. Like, you get the first drop, retail traders get lured in, and then it keeps slowly going down. So what are we seeing with Nike? Can this thing recover to the very highs? Obviously, there's a big, massive gap that a lot of people are going to be watching. Has this done this before? Not probably this big of a gap. We did this kind of gap. We went all the way back down, and then we tried to fill it, but we still have not even filled this gap to the T. There was still a little more wiggle room here, and then we created another one. And then here's another big gap. Big gap down, has not filled that gap either, and we kept going lower and lower. So, yeah, this there's a lot of gaps. It was at a high of 122 just recently, back in December 2023, almost, not too long ago, and now it's just been tanking ever since. So what do we do with this? And like I said, for everyone, use this system. Get precise entries. Always buy below the EMA 5s, near the ATR 4, and you can see with time distance what does price tend to do. It goes up and swiftly hit the EMA 5. We had multiple candles not hitting this EMA 5. That's this purple band. If you count, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and there's the magic number 8, and then 9, 10, we hit it. And with an option play, this was a nice solid move. But with buying shares, you would look to invest unless you have a massive portfolio where you can make decent money with this. But I would definitely be patient on this. And then here's what happens is we hit the ATR 4 again, and we tend to shoot back up to the EMA 5. Once this happens is price likes to magnet to the EMA 5. A lot of the times you see this first rejection at the EMA 5, it goes down, and then price tends to now consolidate and wait for that move up to the 10 and 20. We tried to hit the 10. Good news, we did it, because now we can still use this as a target. We know price has to hit the exponential moving averages. 5 and 10 and 20 get hit very often. The 20 on a daily chart, which is what we're looking at, will get hit, usually within 2 months. Anything longer than 2 months is extremely rare. The 10, usually in 1 month. And that's kind of what we're seeing here. 627, 718. We haven't hit the EMA 10 in almost 1 month, and price is headed that way to hit it. But as you can see, always ignore the first drop. I don't care if it goes down and then it starts going up. You're playing with fire here, because too many times, a lot more often, do I see the first drop, dead cat bounce, and then goes down. And that's really what you want to be careful about. So Nike, yes, I do like it for a probably a longer term hold if this hits the ATR 4 again. And then you could use a stop loss right above your average. So let's say you got this at 71 cents and like $50, 71 point like 50 or 70. What you would do is use your stop loss here and try to see how much you can write it up. Because once this starts going, it's going to go up fast, and it can very well just keep making you money. But you also don't want it to make a new low, and then you start bag holding this. So do keep in mind, we want to look at that. Also look at the short-term trend channels. What is the short-term trend channels doing? Why is it saying, why is it selling off in certain points, and why is it a buy on certain points? If you're using this, you would realize, like, okay, if I was buying calls, or as I was buying, this is a great area to accumulate. As we haven't hit the EMA 5 in quite some time, this area makes massive sense, and you can make massive money. And then we go back down and we try to hit the bottom trend, and we go back up and we hit the upper trend. This is a very short-term trend, so this is how you can get even more precise entries. I would not look to get into a position till down here, right down in here, ATR 4, or the bottom trend near the $70 range. If it does that, I'd be looking to get in. If it don't, then it's fine. There's always another trade, guys. So Nike, I do like it. The valuation, I think longer term. But as always, you can't base it on your feelings. You have to base it on a system. This system wins over 95% of trades. So why would I ignore it and base it on my judgment? And because in that case, when the first drop happened way back in here, people were like, oh, okay, $106 from 120. I think Nike's valued really relatively cheap, and then it keeps going down and down, and then it goes to 80, and then 89. People are like, oh, okay, now this is the dip to buy, and then it goes all the way back down to 70, and it's just like, okay, what are we looking at? So always do this system, what makes sense, and there's no bias in this. You know, you see what you see. Are we at the lower ATR4? Where are we at on the trend channels? Have we hit the EMA 20? No. Have we hit the 10? No. Well, those are your short-term targets right in here. Price always does that. Price hits that, and it's going to hit it. And no matter what happens when price goes away from these, price tends to go up because of the algos pumping it. And then when it does that, it consolidates and tries to make its next move. We don't want to buy it in these kind of ranges because that's when it gets risky. We want to buy it when we still have massive room up to the 20 and the 10. I'm telling you guys, if you do this strategy, it's perfect for long-term investing. It gives you nice, precise entries, and you can really see what you're looking at. Sometimes I look at the weekly chart. If I ever see like a candle at the ATR4 in a weekly, especially in a high company, I do tend to invest in that. But yeah, this is a nice-looking company. I do, just like I said, I want to accumulate at the bottom trend or ATR4, and I'll look to get into it. And that's how you get a high win ratio, is because you have to be picky. You don't just trade anything you see, and I promise you, guys, you will win a lot doing this strategy. If you guys want to see the strategy in full motion, when if you're busy working and you don't have time to do it, I do alert my plays. I have a community over 6,000 members that trust this system. It's very nice. It's very affordable, and you can always join it in the hit the link down below in the YouTube comments or the description. There'll be a link that says join the premium Discord for my alerts and system. It'll be pinned to the comments. You can't miss it. Go over to the server shop right up here in the top left when you join, and you can see how affordable the products are for a extremely high win ratio. The thing I can guarantee you is that you will be profitable if you do this. That is a massive guarantee to do. It's because I've been doing this for a very long time. And if you do exactly what this system tells you to do, you will be profitable. Not that you're going to be a millionaire. Obviously, bigger accounts make bigger money. But with 12 bucks a month, you're going to unlock everything. Day trade alerts and swing. And that is more alerts to get. So with the day trade alerts, obviously, you're going to make more money. And I highly recommend it for smaller accounts. And it's one of my best strategies. So do keep that a thing in mind, because if you do the 12 bucks a month, you get all future education and more alerts for the bang of your buck. So I'm going to go a little through over these. So you're going to get the RTK live stream when you join. You get my journal, which shows you my actual win rate, that it's over 95%, and all my trades and things that I'm active in, day trade alerts, and then swing trade alerts, all notified to your phone. So hope you thank you guys for watching. This is Nike. I know a lot of people are watching it, but obviously I'm going to do what makes sense for me. I'm going to look for the bottom here, and that's where I'm going to accumulate, and I'm going to try to scale out and put the stop loss and see if I can run it up and keep trying, because that's honestly probably the best way to do this. And I'll keep an eye on this one, guys. So if you guys liked the video, give it a like, subscribe, comment. Let me know how you feel about it, and I would love to see you guys in the Discord. Oh, and if you do join the Discord and you head over to the server shop, do it on your computer. It is slightly cheaper. A lot of people don't understand that Discord is through the Apple Store, so the Apple charges a little extra fee. If you want the prices here, do it on your computer. And happy trading, everyone. I wish you guys all the best. Peace out.